I'm not even going to have to interfere in that match. No, I won't.
You won't?
No, I won't. Absolutely not.
That's right, Jimmy. You're not going to interfere.
I'm not?
No, you're not. And I'll tell you why. Number one, I'm very glad to hear Shawn Michaels' comments regarding the career of Buddy Landel that he finds so important to remember. But let me give you a brief little autobiography of Buddy Landel. You see, I've spent my whole career saying that I was from here, from there, but the truth is this. I was born and raised in Knoxville, Tennessee. Growing up in Knoxville, Tennessee, I grew up on Ron Wright. I've been a wrestling fan all of my life. And at the tender age of 17, I quit after my football career at Fulton High School my junior year and started a professional wrestling career. And it took me 5 or 6 long years to get to the top. But by the time that I was 23 years old, I was wrestling the Nature Boy Ric Flair for the World Heavyweight belt. A lot of people said that I was to be the next World Heavyweight champion. The only problem was this. By that time, I had been introduced to drugs and alcohol. And the truth of the matter is this. I was an alcoholic and I was a drug addict. And I was in denial. Drugs and alcohol cost me that career, $1 million career. By 1985, I was fired from that position as a national heavyweight champion, the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight belt. And I've spent these last 10 years aimlessly wandering around professional wrestling, like the magazines say, a vagabond, a gypsy, being hired and fired by every promotion, being in denial about drugs and alcohol. And up till a year ago, I had become my own worst enemy. I had to look at my wife and my children and my family every day and drive up and down the road where everybody else was flying in jets and limousines. I was driving with the nobodies. And by this time, drugs and alcohol had taken my life. I'd even thought about suicide. But then I come to a point to where I needed help, and I got down on my knees and I asked God Almighty to help me. And help me He did. You see, I was tired of looking at myself in the mirror saying, will I ever measure up to what I used to be? And a year ago, I came back into professional wrestling weighing 260 pounds. I defeated my own worst enemy a year ago. That was Buddy Landel. Now, this last year being in professional wrestling, I've lost all my weight. I'm back on top. I've beat everybody in Smoky Mountain Wrestling. I've been up and down since I turned 17. I've been on top and seen my wildest dreams. I've got it back and I'm feeling better every day. And I tell all them pencil pushers to stay out of my way. You know, Chip, a lot of people, this is the big deal about Buddy Landel. I got dozens of friends and the fun never ends. That's as long as I'm buying. When the money ran out, that's when the people left me. Oh, everybody wanted to be on the Buddy Landel bandwagon until the money ran out. God forgave me. My family forgave me. And everybody in Knoxville, Tennessee knows Buddy Landel is a home-cooking, hometown boy. I love Knoxville, Tennessee, and I'm proud of it. But Friday night, August the 4th, Shawn Michaels, I'm telling you something, I'm in the best shape of my career. I'm 33 years old. I have held more wrestling titles than the years you are old, son. I'm not taking nothing away from you. Voted the sexiest man in wrestling? That's great. Friday night, August the 4th, brother, Super Bowl of Champions, I want you to come in tip-top shape because I'm promising everybody in my hometown where it all began that I'm going to become the WWF Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion.
Well, buddy, obviously Jim Cornette did not like you telling him